What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Scrapyard episode 9. I did notice that Splitsies did an update. I don't know what was done to the scenario exactly. I don't know if food has been added, like the farm plots and stuff, if you can find those. That would be pretty cool if they are added. I'm not sure. I did notice that there was an update, so I wanted to see if everything was working. And so far, everything looks fine. I was going to get started on the trailer for this thing, but I want to drive it around and see how it works first before I start investing more into it. I want to make sure it drives fine without a trailer first. So what we're going to go ahead and do is I want to go around and check out some settlements and see if there's anything different. And I would really like to find a better grinder. I was hoping that I would be able to add a grinder to this thing, but I guess you have to find them now. And I've never seen anyone in other videos find them. They always build them themselves, but you can't build them from what I see. They have the construction frames now, which you can't make, so that should be interesting. Maybe I can at least find a better hand grinder or something, but yeah. I did add some lights inside and the paint job. I don't know how I like it quite yet, but we'll see how it goes. I have a little bit of mag plates out here on the bed, so if I do find anything good, I do have room to grab it. The crane is almost fully functional. The only thing I haven't programmed yet was the wrist on it, but I'll go ahead and do that later. For the time being, and the sun's going down, which is a little bit unfortunate. Actually, I do want to see something real quick. I noticed that there's bunks which fit on small grid, so I want to put one of those inside this guy. That way if I'm out and about for quite a while, then I can sleep. Where do I want to put it? Oh, I guess right here for now. Won't really fit anywhere else, so oh, that's a good spot for the time being. I think I can use it the same, right? It's daytime, you don't need to sleep. Yeah. So when it does get a little bit darker, while I'm out and about, hopefully I can sleep in it. I'll go ahead and close our door. Up in, handbrake off. The steering should be okay. We'll see. I think I want to... I wonder if I could tighten up the steering anymore. Should be this one and this one. I mean, for this size Rover, that's probably about as good as I'm gonna get. We'll go out, see if we start finding some signals, and see how well this Rover handles. So far, it's alright. It's not too bad. One thing I'm a little bit concerned about, and I can probably increase the power later, is once this thing is heavy, if I'm going to be able to go up and down hills very easily. Guess we will find out. I think it doesn't look too bad. I have some ideas on how I'm going to make it look a little bit better, but so far it seems to be working. And I am noticing it's very slow to brake. Is one thing I've noticed, but my brain is kind of wobbling around. I think that might be because, yeah. Let's get those all the way up. Oh, I saw a settlement to the right, 5 kilometers. There we go. We'll see how that works. I think we will go... What is that direction? Northwest. That's where we saw a signal, so I'm going to go out and around, I think. We might have some pop up closer than that. So we have another one over in this direction. I don't think that's the one that I was seeing, though. It's gonna go this way. Don't see anything. Alright, I see something over there on the left. But I thought there was something over here as well. I don't see it. But I can definitely see the one on the left, so we're gonna head that way. Looks like there's quite a few things. I think one thing, once I get a couple more of like the small not hydrogen, atmospheric thrusters, It would be kind of cool to put a little scout flying motorcycle almost on this Rover, so if I'm out and something pops up 6 kilometers that way, so on, I could just hop on it real quick, fly over there, and see if it's worth driving to. I think that would be pretty beneficial, so I just need to find a couple more thrusters first, and some more metal grids. Metal grids is where we are hurting. I only have 2. And I do need quite a few more, but who knows. Maybe we'll find something good in this one. Got a few structures on it. Here we got one of the bigger... Is that a warehouse? Oh, it is a warehouse. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and... Parking brake. Take a look. See what we got. Can't tell if that turret is active or not. I don't think so. Oh, actually, this is just like the one that I found. So we have another large industrial cargo container. Couple of metal grids here. So that's definitely helpful. Whoops. That is custom turret controller, which I'm gonna want to keep that. Is this fully built one? Yep, fully built warfare battery. Really, the collectors take construction frames too, huh? Alright, so we're gonna take all of that. I can't think of anything I would need a collector for. Empty. Ooh, a couple metal grids right here. I think these are all the same, right? No. Tons of girders, construction components, a little bit of computers. Not too bad. All right, so I'm gonna salvage quite a bit of this. Let's go ahead and throw you in there. And can I do it? Attach. I can't think of anything I'm gonna need a collector for, so I'm gonna take that down. If I ever need a collector, I'm sure I can find more of them. Don't care about you. What's in here? Rifle mags, bulletproof glass. Definitely have a lot of girders. None of these shelves are the nice ones that have superconductors in them. Check all those out. Alright, so let's grab... Can't just leave the large cargo here. I gotta take it with me, right? Doesn't have any metal grids in it, though. 0 metal grids. So do I really... I really don't need it, so I'm just gonna... Oops. I'm gonna grind it down. I really don't have a use for it. I still have that small cargo container back at base that I need metal grids to finish. So I don't think I much care for you. I will absolutely take this full battery, though. That and the custom turret controller. Still got a couple more structures to check out, though. Let's grab this guy. Right there, and... Alright, so that's done with that structure. These are hydrogen engines, I think, right? Glass doors. Usually there's like a hydrogen engine or something right here. 1 power cell. I don't know. I don't think I've ever been up on top of these. If there's anything good. Wheels, those have large steel tubes. And of course I went up here and my inventory is pretty much full. Oh, what the hell? Is that? Oh, I thought it was a large hydrogen tank on there for a second. I do want the large steel tubes out of those wheels up here. Ah, there's none in this one. That's too bad. Is there anything else valuable up here? No, doesn't look like it. What about you? Bunch of interior walls. I think that's a sorter. 2 sorters. Ah, no motors. Motors? Got some motors. That's pretty much it out of there. I think this guy's just iron plate. Got some ramps on it, it looks like. I'll make it fall. Okay. There we go. Oh, don't go towards my rover, though. Oh, yeah, that's just iron plate. Not too worried about that, then. I think we're pretty much done on this guy. What'd we get? What? I deposited everything in here. Why did it go in this one? Huh. Interesting. Only 4 metal grit. What? I thought I got a lot more than 3 large steel tubes. Guess not. Huh, that's too bad. Alright, let's go... put our door up first. And... I think I want to go... keep traveling out this way, maybe. Out in the dunes. Got a lake bed over there? It might be. Usually the lake beds spawn stuff. Oh, yep. Perfect timing. Go down only a couple kilometers away. See what we got down here. And hopefully now with the bigger rover, our threat score will be a little bit higher, so we should get better spawns maybe. Oh, there's a couple of things down there. Alright. That looks pretty promising. Like 3 or 4 of the power poles. But we got a couple structures. That one on the left looks like it's got a wind turbine on it. That's pretty sweet. And... looks like another oil rig type structure right here. And a storm maybe coming in. Wow, the braking on this thing is terrible. Alright, let's take a look. It's a little bit annoying that there's a storm right now, though. It doesn't really have anything on it here. So this is the same type of structure as well. There's a little bit of a building right here. Remote control, we can build those, so I'm not worried about it. A couple of reactor components. That's about it. Take the motors. Yeah, that one didn't really have too much useful. Oh, there's another one right over there. 2.9 east, southeast. Storm's a little bit annoying though. We're gonna have to... Can I sleep? Oh, it's letting me sleep. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning. Storm is gone. Don't worry about that. What is this? Oh, it's supposed to be like a dumpster, I think. Take you. A little cargo, nothing really terribly nice. Lots of wheels, no couple of large steel tubes. Don't think this has anything spectacular. Junction. Oh, large steel tube. Large steel tubes. It's all construction components and stuff. Alright, what do we have in here? Oh, this is just about fully built. Why can't I? Probably because there's no power. I don't think there's Well, no, there should be power because of the wind turbine. Why? Cargo container, why can I not access it? That's weird. Oh, there we go. Okay. 2 power cells. Alright, that's not too bad. What do you have? Got a gyro. Custom turret controller. Small battery. Survival kit, but no medical components. So it really doesn't have much on it. Small hydrogen tank. Huh. Oh, I don't really know. Do you want to take this guy? Because it is completely built. Everything else, for the most part, I think I can scrap it. Don't really care about the wind turbine. There's going to be quite a few components out of this guy, though. So if I scrap down the whole thing, not the whole thing, but most of it at least, should get quite a bit of components. Don't really care about anything on this rover. Unless there's a programmable block. Programmable block would be very nice. Ooh, metal grids. And I do have a survival kit waiting for me back at base. Just need medical components for it. Small cargo, small cargo. Don't see any programmable blocks. There's quite a few small batteries on it, though. I do want to take a couple of the small batteries. They will come in handy for when... Ooh, don't do that to me. When I put a trailer on this guy. Go and grab you. Can I grab a small cargo container that's empty? Can. That's surprising. I didn't think I was going to be able to grab that. So let's put that right there. I think if I turn auto lock on and do it from below, that should work a little bit better. And there we go. Yeah, that worked way better. Alright, so that's locked on. Kind of. We'll see if there's some issues with that later as I'm driving. I think everything else, I'm just going to go through and grind down a whole bunch of this and fill up my inventory as much as possible. Alright, so I took a fair amount of resources out of it. Let's see. 32 motors in there, a couple large steel tubes. We're doing alright. A few metal grids, 7 metal grids. And the cargo container on the truck itself. And I think there was another signal in this direction, if I remember correctly. And the truck is getting pretty heavy. I want to probably increase the power on all of these. Let's do 30. Should help out a little bit. How much are we squatting? Pretty good amount. Actually, not too bad. Alright. I think the strength on my wheels is only like 6 or 8. We've got a lot of room there. But I could have swore I saw another signal in this direction a couple kilometers away. Might have actually been the other direction. Oh wait. Oh, well, we got one right there. 5 east. Toward home. I guess we'll find out. I might go a little bit to the left first. See if anything pops up there. Don't see anything. Alright, so we'll go towards home and see if we can hit that one that was popping up just a second ago. I guess the power setting on the wheels actually affects braking as well, because it seems like the braking's a lot better now that I increased it, so I think this Rover handles pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. That might be a fruit bush or something right there on that grass. I think it is. They tend to generate a little bit different. And yes. Alright, so there's our signal, 1.4 kilometers. Oh, that might be in the mountain. Another one over there too. Alright, we'll go to the one right in front of us first. It is pinging. Maybe it's not in the mountain. Oh, that's little. That's a tiny little thing, just like a Rover or something. Okay. What we got? That's kind of cool looking. So it was a 6-wheel. Like a troop transport, almost. It's got nothing in there. Nothing in there. Almost complete hydrogen engine. Hydrogen engine, spotlight, gyroscope. No batteries. And doesn't have very much. Is that a complete gyroscope though? Ooh, it's close. Ore detectors need construction frames, so I think I'll take those two. And the rest of it I can scrap down. I'm gonna need a couple more mag plates to grab those though. Let's get that real quick. Let's see if we can't get these guys. Cannot detach another faction's blocks. There we go. One. And grab this guy. Do I need the ore detector? No, probably not really. But why not? I think that's pretty much it. Do you want to grab these other spotlights maybe? Because they have large steel tubes. That wheel. And the other suspension parts. Okay. That will do it for you. Let's get take the truck back home and get it unloaded. And home sweet home. I need to get all of these guys. Auto lock off. Unlocked. Auto lock off. Unlocked. And get everything unloaded off the truck. Yeah, so I only have 4. Yeah. So I got 4 thrusters. I need at least 5, I think, to make a little flying scooter type deal. So it would be nice to find another one. Eventually I'm gonna have to get all these parts organized too. I just have like a pile of crap. So I can't quite hit that mag plate. So if I go here, 1 through 5, unlock. Whoa. Don't you go falling on me. Got a nice battery right here for that little flying scooter when I get the other thrusters. that is it for the truck. I do have an access port there. Might be kind of nice to... probably on the back side, I'm thinking it'd be nice to have like a connector attached to the large cargo to hook up my Rover to, which would extend out the foundation a little bit that I could just drive up, and I want to put the connector on the side on the large cargo on here. I think that would be a nice idea. So now I just want to... maybe I'll do that now actually, because I do need to get these emptied out. I can start with a connector. Probably have everything I need for it. Just like that. And then I would just need to get it lined up and hooked up and everything. Alright. So I got the connector on there. I want to... let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, fourth block in, one up. Which I think is gonna be this one here, so I want to open that. And that's where I'm gonna have my connection. Grab a couple hundred plates. I'm gonna have to make some sort of man lift at some point so I can get up higher and everything. But I want to add a hinge. I'll do that color. Put one there. Oops. Probably should have welded it up first. Large steel tube. That one. And that one. I might actually have what I need inside of the ship. Ooh, cannot withdraw 2 large steel tubes. I wonder if I went through all of my large steel tubes already. That would really suck. Alright, so this guy... bring up... don't know what kind of angles I need yet. But if I get it close... breaking torque all the way up. Too far. Right there for now. There we go. Okay. Can I access? I can't access that. I would need connector. Don't have what I need for that. Gonna break. Not right there. Here? For now. Okay, that one's done. Those are slope bases, but these are half blocks. These are a pain in the ass to get. There we go. And this is why... oh, why is that? Must be these? There we go. This is why I wish I had a better grinder. So I guess I can stick with the half blocks then. That's what I'm already using. I think this is going to use up quite a bit of my iron plate, so I might have to get some more next time I'm out salvaging. Let's try one more. And then I can go with... let's try that. I don't know if that's wide enough. We'll find out. Let's go grab the Rover real quick. Actually, I'm gonna have to put more. It's definitely not big enough. I think it is wide enough. Okay, actually that might be decent. Let's park here just so we can get a little bit closer on our angles. We bring this guy up. Maybe let's try 20 degrees or so. Actually, I'm gonna have to go more than that. Go about 15. That's actually really close. That'll work. Can I interlock on? Let's try that out. We'll have to bring this out some more though. Now, that's not where it. Oh, let's get our connector. Switch lock. And then while we're here, I can actually get those guys charged back up. Medium cargo, large cargo. Actually, we can go here. Large industrial. There, now we're completely empty. 130 power cells, that's not bad. 53 large steel tubes, 165 motors, we're getting there. Still only 9 metal grids though. I think we got 7 on the last trip, which is pretty nice. I'll leave this guy connected. 926. And if I bring... Might actually want to bring this out further. How large is the trailer gonna be? Probably pretty big. So if I bring that out a little farther, I'm gonna need a ton of iron plate to get all of this welded up. But it'll be nice. Now I need to start working on the trailer. And I think on the last trailer I used a small rotor. I do want to go with the same style, I think. So if I do another advanced rotor, I should be able to pull from here, no problem. Okay, so that will be even. Probably fairly far back. And I need to change the color back to Rover color. Okay, and we were missing the large steel tubes. Always those. Okay. So with that one, how do I want to do this? Get these placed, and then go from there. Okay, so I can jump on top. Okay. So I need another rotor. This one's just going to be the regular small rotor. Right there. And hinge there. That's going to end up flopping, I think. Maybe not. Hinge lock on. Rotor lock on. Come on. I know I got on it before. There we go. There we go. Those are all done, and of course there's a storm. Might have to wait for that to pass. We'll probably start taking damage soon. Alright, so with that, we have our pitch roll. Yeah, let me place it. Go here. Similar to how I did it before. That should be fine. Right there. Alright, so how wide I want to go? Probably pretty wide. Gonna take up a lot of real estate on the back of the truck though. I'm gonna put the slope. Yep, there we go. Struck by debris. It's a little bit annoying. Should work. God, again? Can I sleep during storms? I wish you could sleep during storms. inputting quite a bit. 500 kilowatts on each battery, so over a megawatt because of the storm. That'll get our batteries charged back up pretty quick. Can I go in here? This one? I'm gonna leave them in recharge mode for now. I'm gonna have to wait for the storm to pass. I think it might be passing though. We were looking pretty bright over here. So I might be okay to just head out. Start getting this worked on again. So do I want... Probably start coming down from here. My other trailer, I think I went with just the straight up big blocks down at an angle. I think that was fine. So I can do something similar. I don't know if I want to do 5x5 wheels or 3x3 for the trailer though. I think I can start bringing it down from right here. And that should be wide enough. That's not... Yeah, it's exactly as wide as the truck. Yeah, we'll stick with that. And then I just need to... I want it extra thick or pretty narrow. See how it looks. I just do a couple of them. Kind of like that actually. A little bit thicker than just going straight down thin. I think we'll go with that then. Yeah, I think that'll work. Should have a fair amount of iron plate and some more apples. A lot of rifle magazines. Okay. I want to get the blocks welded up first, and then I can put the slopes on the backside. If I slope the whole backside, I won't be able to reach these blocks. I think I'm missing one. I think that might actually be... I want it to be too low to the ground because then it could scrape. It's going to be a pretty decent sized trailer, so I wonder... I think that might be a little bit too low even right here. Okay, so we'll take this out. Figure out how long I want the trailer. Let's look at the old one, see how large the workable area is on it. So 1, 2, 12. So like 23-ish, including where the wheels are. It's about 25. That might be a pretty good distance before the wheels. And then I can come out 1, 2. That's 11. So if I do 5x5 wheels, I want them to be tucked in a little ways. So what I need to do right now is get you all the way up, you all the way up. I'm gonna bring it up a little, oh, other way, a little bit. And then that way I can better determine where I want my wheels to be. I take this for example. Oh, that's heavy. It is pretty flush with the trailer though. I want them tucked in that much or out a little bit more. I think I want to bring them out just a little bit. How low though? It's right here. It's too close. Okay, that's pretty good. And then I'm gonna put the other side on real quick and see how my height is. Ugh. A little bit wobbly. Alright, so if I bring that down... Ha! So I can always adjust the height of my wheels. I think that might actually be decent. Pretty big, nice size, but I think that will work. I think it's high enough off the ground to not rub too much or have too many issues clearance wise. Alright, that could work. I think 1, 2, 3. Question is, will this work? Unable to attach wheel. Of course. Distance might be okay. I can bring this guy back up a little tiny bit. You sure are bouncy. Very, very bouncy. Oh, that's not right. No, so I gotta go one more block out, and then I forgot to stick it out too. Okay. That thing is heavy. Hopefully it doesn't break anything. Alright, that'll work nicely. But if I take you... I just turn it off. Like, 0 torque whatsoever. Yeah, I think that'll work. That looks pretty good. Okay, and now what I need to do, get these guys welded up. Ooh, am I gonna have enough large steel tubes for those wheels? Yes. Alright, wheels are on. And I need to... About one more. One more. I'm gonna change this, but for now I'm gonna put like a little temporary ramp on this guy. It's a pretty good size for the trailer. And so that's gonna go to here. Have to figure out how I'm gonna kind of cover it. That's good to connect. Alright, this trailer's pretty big, I'd say. I think it's for the most part done. I gotta cover up this area and figure out what I want to put in the space. I'm gonna put some small batteries in this trailer and a couple of pistons, that way I can detach it. But for now I just want to make sure everything is good to go on it. Good enough at least. It is pretty big, so it's gonna... I think I can fit my other Rover on it completely if I wanted. Alright, so we're disconnected now. Let's stop right there. That's not too bad, so we are not bottomed out. Seems to move pretty freely right there on the hinge. And doesn't bottom out right there either. That looks pretty good. That little bit of the ramp that I left on the backside's probably gonna, yeah, hit. That's fine. It was a temporary ramp. But that looks pretty good. It's not too bad. Turns pretty good. Okay. The trailer's wheels are a little bit narrow. I don't know if that's going to be a problem or not. But they look pretty even. They're both spinning for the most part. I don't know if I want to turn friction off on those to get them to turn a little bit more, or bring the friction down. No, now they don't spin nearly as much. Where do we want friction? Do we want friction? Is friction good or not good? Doesn't seem much different. I think we'll leave the friction where it's at right now. Looks pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna take that little temporary ramp off the backside because it's just gonna end up causing problems. But I do want to put a ramp on the back that can come up and down, kind of like on the door of the Rover. I think that would work. Alright. Let's check the wheels on the Rover. What do we got for power? 235. Play it safe. Want to see... Doesn't seem too bad. Let's see how well it goes. Looks like it is almost touching. But we can get up the hill, it looks like. Struggles a little bit. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. Mainly this hill by base is one of the steeper hills that we'll be going on. I just want to see how it's handling there. Not bad. Not bad. Alright. Let's go back the other direction. Right here's a pretty good hill. Almost touches, but not quite. Holds its speed just fine. Now that might be a little bit different once it's like loaded down with a lot of weight. Braking works for slowing down. Okay. Alright, that's not too bad. Kinda like that. And then I've got my platform right here. Right back up that, no problem. Awesome. Alright, parking brake on. Not too bad, so it seems to work just fine. Now I need a whole ton of mag plates to put onto the trailer. And I'll have to get them all labeled, and I want to put some buttons on it so that they're easier to control. These take a motor each, so I mean I can grab tons of these. Now I can't get up onto the trailer. There we go. Alright. Mag plates. I do want to change their color. They're a little bit easier to see. And let's go... Oh, does this not have a center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It does. 1, 2, 3. Damn, each mag plate is 35 PCU. There we go. Now that's a lot of mag plate. I think the trailer is a little bit taller than I would like it to be, but I feel like if I were a block lower, it could rub or scrape on things a little bit easier. Why do you look like you're lower? Alright, so I need a button. Sure, why not? Okay. So how can I'm gonna want all of those on a group. Mag plate. And it's gonna be all of the ones that are subgrid. Auto lock off, used for parking off. Trailer mag plates. And I don't know if this is gonna work the way I want it to. Could do switch lock, auto lock on and off. Lock and unlock. Maybe I can do this. Alright, so we can do unlock on you. And then put another button. Then this one can be lock. That might work. We can try that. So now what I'd like to do... Get a ramp on the back side. I mean, very similar to how I did it on the Rover. The hinge sticking up. Up. So we want to, come on. Let me click on you. Trailer ramp 1, 2. And before I get everything placed, I want to see if I can put these glass door edges on, just like I did on the Rover. And then I can put... Oh, I'm gonna have to merge block these again. Don't have what I need. Come on. Has merged. That might be enough. Can I move you while the other one is still... Yes. I can go up and down. It is pretty steep. Let's bring it out a couple more blocks. Uh-oh. You're stuck. That's a lot better. 30 degrees. Okay, I like that. So... I can set my upper limit. 33. And then negative 90. Should work. 5 RPM. Reverse. Perfect. And then do I have what I need for one more button panel? Yes. We go to trailer hinge 2. Reverse. Sweet. Beautiful. Now we have another trailer. Nice. Alright. Now how well is it gonna work with scrapping stuff? That's a very good question. And how much plate do I have? I got quite a bit of plate. This thing is almost ready to go on hopefully a pretty long scrapping journey. We got tons of room for items. Lots of cargo space, but what I want to do... I want this to be able to attach and detach. So for that, I need a piston. Not the big one. I need probably 2 of them. And I can put it on just like the other trailer right here. Here. Oh, that's right. I need some small batteries on this guy. Where do I want to put those? This is all gonna get covered, so really I could put them back here. I think I've got 2 of them. I need some merge blocks. Grab a few. And let's go with these ones. They are green, the other ones are red. I think I still need to hack them. I don't feel like doing that right now. I can put you right here. There we go. Oh, this isn't even complete? Now it is. And you're 93%, that's plenty. Alright, so let's get... This guy needs to go to... 1.4 meters. And that should be good. 1.4. And then you, same thing. Want a button right there. And let's see. Alright, where... Crane think this is the one for the trailer. Crane base. Is there an attach and detach, or do I need one or the other? So I will need 2 buttons then. Okay. So this one will be attach. And I should be able to do detach on this one. And maybe? Alright, so it dropped quite a bit actually. So I actually want these to go 1.6. 1.6. Let's turn you on a little bit of torque. Just enough torque that hopefully it doesn't fall. Need to get that to tilt up a little bit. Maybe I'm gonna torque up a little. Huh. Right about there. I need about 63. Alright, so if I attach, is it gonna break everything? Let's do that just in case. Can't attach. Probably because this needs to come down a little tiny bit. 1.5. Now can I attach it? There we go. Detach. Actually, so that height should be enough to move it out. But I'm wondering... put another button panel here. Set those, trailer lifts, and then reverse. Comes down pretty damn hard. Will it attach? Yes. Barely. Well, not barely, but pretty violently. So if we want to bring up the braking torque a little, does it still sag quite a bit? Too bad. It's a little bit better. Everything looks intact, so that might work. I think that'll work out right there. So we got our lifts. So now I should be able to detach the trailer and kind of park it where I need it to be. The little battery will power everything from there. So that should work pretty well. Go ahead and bring that up. Everything should be done. I turn that on and bring torque to 0. Should be fine. Okay. Well, let's try that out. I'm gonna take it for a little drive, see if we can find some stuff. Is it dark? It's daytime. Apparently it's daytime. That should be all set. Okay. Hop in. Park and brake off. Everything should be working. I'm curious if that hinge is working. It looks like it. It is tilting just fine. And tilting the other way. Yeah. Alright, I think we're good. Good enough at least to give it a try. Alright, which way do I want to go? I thought I saw signal over yonder, kind of where I was before. It's got a pretty good turning radius. Alright. Well, let's see. I think everything should be empty. I do have quite a bit of stuff on my person, but that's fine. Let's see what we can find. How's this hill gonna do? Looks alright. That's pretty steep right there. Yeah, I think if the trailer was one block lower, it might rub. But so far, that looks good. Try it on this one. Looks good, looks good. Alright. I think we're good. I think I'm safe to increase my speed a little bit. Not a ton, but a little bit. Let's go 70-ish. Just a little bit faster. Ah, there we go. Is there something over here? Maybe. Or is that the same? Oh, it's the same thing, isn't it? Pretty sure it's the same thing that we already... yes. It just didn't get despawned. Alright, climbing up that hill, no problem. There we go. Right in front of us. These are some serious dunes. Trailer seems okay. Oh crap, this is where one of the seams on the world is. Gonna go around it. Hopefully, maybe right here might be a good opening. Oof. Is that it right in front of us? Well, I guess that is it. Okay, let's check it out. Yeah, that is not much. Looks like we got a gyroscope incomplete. Some batteries. It's a complete hydrogen tank. Other than that, not a whole lot. Small batteries, small battery. No power cells. One power cell on that one. Well, okay, this thing can get grinded down. Alright, so I ended up just grinding down that whole rover and keeping keeping the two hydrogen tanks that were on it. They were 100% complete and full. So that'll be nice to add to the collection of many little tiny hydrogen tanks that I have. I saw another signal popping up about almost 4 kilometers this way, so start heading in that direction. Oh, that's a pretty steep one. Can I fit? Oh, yep, just barely. Alright, that works. These are some steep dunes. I'm gonna kind of go around them a little bit strategically and avoid such sharp banks. Oh, there it is. Looks like another one of those dome hangers. Come on. I shouldn't have stopped on the hill. There we go. Woohoo! Came down on that one a little bit hard. Let's park right there. There is a turret. Okay. Is it inside that little building? Is it active? Oh, how am I hitting the turret? Through the panel? Huh. That's interesting. Another one of these buggies. For some reason, these blocks aren't getting deleted. Oh, another battery. Probably keep that. Large programmable block. Get some large steel tubes out of these. And what do we have inside the shed? And then just shelves. Okay. These all small cargoes? Oh, I'll take the large steel tubes. Sure. Alright, I want to move... I don't see any solar panels on top of this one. Heat vent and heat vent. Those don't have anything in them. But I do want the battery, so we're going to have to grab that with the crane. We're going to have to bring this a little bit closer. Oh, is my tire hitting the piston? I think it was. Okay, so turning wise, our tire hits the piston a little bit. And I want to line my crane rotor up with where the battery is. That should make it a little bit easier to grab it. Ooh, you know what I haven't put on this thing? Downriggers. I'm gonna have to try and grab it without any downriggers. That might be interesting. Might be able to do it though, because the truck is pretty heavy. Do I want the programmable block? I think it wouldn't hurt. Yeah, we'll take that. And the battery. Did I check all of these? I don't think I did. Ooh, metal grid. More large steel tubes. Okay. Let's hop in, go to control of my crane. I haven't set up there's so many of them. Crane. Switch lock. Bring you up. I don't know how well I'll be able to grab this. Find out. Does it reach? Not quite. Oh, I never did set up my wrist. And lock. Alright, so we can pick that one up, no problem. Right about there. Extend that out. How's that look? That looks pretty close. Right there. Unlock. You know what I didn't even think about? I didn't even check to see if I can move the programmable block myself. I probably can. Yes, I can. Put you right here. Lock. The challenge is going to be that battery. But I think we can do it. My hinge on the wrist looks like it moved. Wrist hinge. Yep, because my torques weren't up. Okay. See if I can grab the battery without programming the wrist controls. Let's go back into here. Oh, wrong way. Okay. That might work. Ready to connect. Ooh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this guy actually. Oh, there we go. It's heavy. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay. We can extend it out a little bit. If I just drop it, is it gonna... I think we're good. Not hitting the tanks. And... okay. Let's put that in. Actually, I wonder... I don't think I set up my pistons for the return. Yeah. Cool. All right, that worked. All right, we got our battery. Should be able to just lock it. And we should be all set now. Put that back up. Looks good. How much is our suspension weighed down back here? A little bit. Still got some wiggle room. Alright, is there anything else on this guy that I want? Small cargoes, I went through all those. Is there a gyroscope? I don't see a gyroscope. Yeah. So I'll take the wheels and the wheel suspension, get the motors out of them. What do we get? 5 motors. Yeah, it's okay. 76,000 pounds. Not too bad. And that's with the full-size battery. Alright, I was gonna do it for this structure. Let's, I guess, head in this direction. How far do I have to go for my wheel to hit the piston? Pretty far. That should be okay for now. Let's go this way. Right there. In the mountain or on the other side of the mountain? I think it's on the other side of the mountain. There it is. What is that? Oh, it looks like a few things. Is that another wind turbine? No, I think it's just a stack. Like a smokestack, wannabe smokestack. Slow down. Okay. Oh, it's another one of those. Is this one that I already... I hope this isn't the one that I've already gone to. Don't think it is. That's not 100% complete and it's empty. Those got some large grid hydrogen engines. I don't care about those much. What about this shed? This is just like the other one that I found. Alright, that'll do it for this spot. Not a ton of stuff, but what I really want are thrusters. I haven't really found any thrusters lately. That's a little bit disappointing. But I do want to start heading west, southwest. This way, about 2 kilometers is another settlement. I think when I get there, I will sleep in my little bunk. It is getting a little bit dark out. It's a little bit steep. Gotta slow down on the hills a little bit. I saw a little bit of sparks on the last hill that I went over because I was going a little bit too fast. Yeah, that's it down there. It looks small. Another Rover or something. Oh, what is that? That is tiny. Oh, a little helicopter. Come on, stop, Rover. Let's back up a little bit. Okay. Little helicopter. That's cute. Do you have any thrusters? Got an ore detector. I don't see any thrusters on it though. Dun, dun, dun. Rotor, ore detector, inset light, vent controller, access panel. That's a bummer. The ore detector is 100% complete. So I think I will grab that and the AI blocks. I don't think I'll use them at all, but it won't hurt to have them. Inset light, small battery. Just need to make sure that these guys, that's on a mag plate. That's on a mag plate. Should be able to lock. Okay. Those are all set. Put the door up. And I think we will go ahead and head back home. That'll be a long trip. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Slow down. That was almost bad. Did see a signal this way though. 3 kilometers is a lot closer than 12, so we'll see if I can see it. Think I see it. It looks big. Might be a big one. I think it might be a warehouse. I see a shed. Nope, nope, maybe not a warehouse, but got a couple of buildings. A warhead.
Warning.
You be quiet. Programmable block, perfect. Another one, east-northeast. Timer block. Air vent. Buttons. Another small rover. Enhanced drill, I've already got one of them. Nothing. Anything in these ones? Eh. More hydrogen bottles. So there's nothing in that one. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go through and salvage everything I can from here. Saw something this way in the dry lake bed, but I don't know if I've already been there. It might be one that I was already at. It kind of looks like it. Yep, I'm pretty sure. Here's that weird terrain seam again. pretty sure I've been here. Yeah, I think this is that one that I actually ground down a long time ago. Huh. How come it didn't get deleted? Interesting. Alright, let's head home. Just want to double check, but I'm pretty sure I've been to this one right here as well. It's probably... Is this the one where I got the battery? I don't remember. Have I been to this one? Oh, maybe I haven't. Power efficiency module, that's pretty much useless. Maybe I haven't been to this one yet. Okay, this just has a crap load of racks in it. Either, I mean, pretty much just girders, right? Got plenty of girders. Nothing in the ceiling. Okay. So I don't need anything from here. Probably take these conveyors and stuff though. What's that? Another collector. Conveyor sorter. There we go. That'll give us a pretty good amount. What do we got? Some more large steel tubes, motors. That'll work. I don't know if, so all the scrapyard videos that I've seen, I don't know if I've ever seen a large grid rover for scrapyard. Probably not. I don't think it's very practical. I mean, the point is to be able to get off of the planet, but never seen anyone have a large grid rover or something like that. It'd be kind of cool to eventually have like a large grid ship. I don't know how long I'll go through this scenario after I get to space, after I make a little spaceship. I guess we'll see. It's definitely, it's a grind. I mean, I didn't find any thrusters today, so it's definitely a grind. I think I've been recording for a little over 4 hours now, which will be edited down to I don't know what yet, but 100% this is a grind. All right, we are back home. Gonna park up on my little platform. Connect. All right, there. Connect. And then I can take all of these items. Large cargo, so this one's completely full right here. 4 metal. I've only gotten 4 metal grids. Large industrial. I should be able to just put all that away. Okay. The total 13 metal grids, not very many at all. 78 large steel tubes, getting there, 200 motors, 200 computers, so we're doing good on pretty much everything other than metal grids. And large steel tubes are still kind of iffy. Alright, but all in all, that's pretty good, so I'm going to disconnect that. Take a little look at everything we've scored, other than all the components. Couple of AI blocks, another ore detector, large programmable block, a couple small hydros, large warfare battery, air vent, and another programmable block. That'll be nice. I think I'm probably going to put that on this rover and set it up for the driving assist script, but we'll see. Other than that, this might have been a little bit of a long episode. Sorry about that, but if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day.